If you work as a 911 operator long enough, you hear everything. Domestic fights at 2 a.m., car crashes, kids who think there's a monster under the bed.
You hear people on the worst day of their lives. You learn to keep your voice calm even when theirs is breaking.
But nothing prepares you for the call that comes from your own house. While your wife and daughter are sleeping, while someone else is standing in your hallway, breathing. This is that call. Your name is Daniel. You're 38, 11 years as a 911 dispatcher for Milwaukee. You sit in a room with 14 dispatchers, no windows. You joked it feels like a submarine, nobody laughed. Your wife, Sarah, high school sweetheart, third grade teacher, makes the best chicken soup, still laughs at your bad jokes after 15 years.
Keep people safe tonight, Daddy.
You kiss her forehead, you tell her you will. You drive to work, plug in your headset, and wait for the phone to ring. It always rings. 10:07 p.m. Noise complaint, Oak Street. Underdispatch a patrol car. Patrol car is on the way. 10:34. Fender bender, 5th and Main, no injuries. 11:15. A woman calls crying. Boyfriend hit her. You stay on the line until she hears stay on the line.
Thank you.
Dispatching 2 units. Midnight. The call's slow. Dave eats a sandwich. Linda reads a book. The clock drags the night behind it. 1 a.m. 1:30. 2 and under. The city sleeps. You sip cold coffee. It tastes like regret. 2:47 a.m. Screen lights up. 911, what's your emergency? Silence. Just breathing. Slow. Deliberate.
This is 911. Can you tell me what's happening?
They don't know I'm here.
Who doesn't know? Can you tell me your location?
I'm already inside.
Inside the house. The woman and the little girl. They're sleeping. They don't know.
Can you give me the address? 1447 Maple Drive.
1447 Maple Drive. That's your address. That's your house. Your hands start shaking. Dave eats his sandwich. Linda reads her book. Nobody notices your world just fell off its axis.
Hi, you've reached Sarah. Leave a message.
You call again. Voicemail. Again. Voicemail.
Sir, are you still there?
I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. All units. Home invasion. 1447 Maple Drive. 2 occupants. Exercise extreme caution. The caller knows your address, knows there's a woman and girl, and he's calling 911. Why would a home invader call in 11?
Why are you calling me? Because I wanted you to know what it feels like to be helpless, to know something terrible has happened to me. Can you listen? Who are you?
August 14th, 2 years ago, my wife called 911. You answered that call, Daniel.
How do you know my name?
You told her to stay calm. Lock the bedroom door.
I'm locking it. I'm being brave.
She did everything. She was brave. She trusted you.
But police didn't come in time. 19 minutes. The coroner said she died in 7 minutes. I'm remembering now.
You remember. Rebecca Torres. All units delayed. Freeway pileup. By the time they arrived, she was lying in her hallway.
Dispatch, we need a coroner.
You went home, hugged Sarah tighter, told yourself it wasn't your fault. Nothing you could do.
You went home, hugged your wife, kissed your daughter, moved on. But I didn't get to go home to anyone because you let my wife die.
I didn't let her.
19 minutes. She died alone, on the floor, holding the phone, waiting. What do you want? I want you to understand. Sit in that chair and listen. The way my wife waited. 19 minutes.
Please don't hurt them. My wife had nothing to do with anything either. She was a kindergarten teacher, made friendship bracelets, never hurt anyone. Your wife is here. Your daughter is here. Mine is gone.
Doesn't seem fair.
Then stay on the line and listen. Footsteps on hardwood, your hardwood, the creak near the kitchen, the soft spot by the bathroom. He's walking through your life. A door opens. The hinge squeaks. Emma's door. You've been meaning to oil it for months.
My heart is stopping!
She's sleeping, holding a stuffed elephant. She looks peaceful.
My wife felt that ways.
You check the system. Nearest unit, Officer Torres. Wait, Torres. You look again. Officer Marco Torres, badge 4471. Torres, Rebecca Torres' husband. The man on the phone is her husband. He's a police officer, and he's inside your house. I joined the force after she died. I wanted to make sure no one else waits 19 minutes. I wanted to be the help that arrives on time. Then be the help that arrives on time. For my family. 19 minutes, Daniel. The same 19 minutes my wife waited. You're going to listen and wonder what I'll do when they're up. Nearest unit 12 minutes away. Another pileup, another delay. History repeating itself. 2:56. You try Sarah again. No answer. Phone charging in the kitchen. Heavy sleeper. She'll never hear it.
Nice photos on the wall. The beach one. Emma's building a sandcastle. Sarah's laughing.
Stop. My wife wanted kids. We were trying. She had a name picked out. Lily. If it was a girl. I've listened to her 911 call 400 times.
What did she say?
She said, please hurry, I can hear him coming up the stairs. Then she said, tell Marco I love him. Then the line went dead.
Daddy?
No, sweetheart. Daddy's at work. Go back to sleep.
Who are you?
A friend of your daddy's. Go back to sleep, Emma. She's asleep again.
You're crying.
Dave looks over. You wave him off. Everything is not fine. When the 19 minutes are up, what happens?
I haven't decided yet.
You're a cop. You know what happens if you do this. I already lost everything. On August 14th. Rebecca wouldn't want this. Don't say her name. She called 911 because she believed help would come. She believed in people like me. And you. Don't prove her wrong. 3:08. 19 minutes. Nothing happens. 5 seconds. 10 seconds. Nothing. Just breathing.
I can hear sirens.
Unit 7. 2 blocks away. Marco, walk out the front door. Put your hands up. This doesn't have to end the way you think.
She would have been a good mother. Rebecca, such a good mother.
19 minutes, Daniel. Remember what it feels like.
The line goes dead.
You rip off your headset. You run.
You don't remember the drive, the red lights you ran, the speed limits you ignored.
Maple Drive, police cars, lights flashing red and blue.
Sarah is holding Emma. Emma is crying. But they're alive. They're okay.
Daddy, you're squishing me.
What's happening? Why are police here?
You can't answer, you just hold them.
Back door unlocked. Muddy footprints in kitchen. A chair next to Emma's bed. He was sitting there, watching her sleep.
On the kitchen counter. A photograph. A woman with kind eyes in a garden. On the back,
Marco Torres is arrested outside. He doesn't resist, doesn't speak, just stands with hands up and eyes closed. Marco joined the force 8 months after Rebecca's death. Night patrol. Always first on scene. Always calm. The best officer they'd worked with.
last entry. I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want someone to understand what 19 minutes feels like.
If he understands, maybe Rebecca didn't die for nothing. Maybe something changes. Maybe next time help comes faster. He was never going to hurt them. He just wanted you to feel what he felt. Helpless, terrified, counting seconds, and he succeeded. 6 months later, Marco Torres pled guilty, breaking and entering, 3 years. You still work nights, but something changed. Every call you think about Rebecca, you work faster, dispatch harder, never hang up until you hear sirens. Your average dispatch time dropped from 9 minutes to 4.
Sarah installed new locks. Emma sleeps with lights on now.
Come home, Daddy.
Her voice is different, smaller, like she's not sure you will.
Every night you drive home. Check the windows, check the doors. Check Emma's room first, always first.
She's always there, holding her elephant, but sometimes you see a chair next to her bed that isn't there. And you remember. You sit at her bedside, watch her breathe, count the seconds, and promise yourself, no one will ever wait 19 minutes again.
She's not real, but thousands like her are. When seconds matter, help is minutes away.
Subscribe. New story every Friday. What would you have done? August 14th, 2 years ago, Tuesday night. Just another call. You had no idea. Rebecca Torres, home alone. Tuesday night. She hears glass breaking downstairs. She picks up the phone.
Hello, 911? Someone is breaking in. Please help.
Ma'am, stay calm. Lock your bedroom door. Help is on the way. She locks the door, sits on the floor, back against the door, holding the phone like a lifeline, doing everything you told her. But the freeway, I-94 pileup, every unit stuck. You try to find someone closer. There's no one.
Please hurry. I can hear him coming up the stairs.
Units are on the way, ma'am. Stay on the line. Stay with me. Talk to me. What's your name?
Rebecca. My name is Rebecca.
Rebecca, the police are almost there.
Tell Marco I love him.
Then the line goes dead.
19 minutes. 7 was all it took. 12 minutes too late.
We need a coroner.
You drive home at sunrise. Your house is still there. Your family is still breathing. Rebecca Torres is in a body bag. What's wrong?
Nothing, just missed you.
You hug her like you'll never let go. She doesn't know why. You tell yourself people die. It's the job. You can't save everyone. You move on. But Rebecca's name doesn't. Meanwhile, Marco Torres stands at his wife's grave. Alone, holding her photo. Nobody to go home to. Grief is patient. It waits. Her mug in the cabinet. Her shoes by the door. Everything where she left it. Like she's coming back. She's not coming back. He looks at a police academy application. Police academy. Top of his class. Driven by something the instructors couldn't understand. He graduated.
He's saving them doesn't bring her back. Looks at her photos. Nothing does.
Every night he listens to her call. Once, 50 times, 100, 400, every breath, every word, every second she waited. He pulls the dispatch records. August 14th, he finds your address, your family, and a plan begins. He watches your house, night after night, sees you kiss your wife, read your daughter a story, the life he should have had, the life Rebecca deserved. Now you understand. The man who lost everything because of 19 minutes, and the man who went home and forgot.
Daniel, what really happened that night?
2 years ago I answered
No.
he died because help took too long. Her husband wanted me to understand.
Did you know that night that it was because of you?
Not until he told me. I dispatched help for Rebecca, but it wasn't fast, never fast enough.
Is he a bad person?
No, he's a broken person. There's a difference.
Daddy, why do you check my room every night now? You never used to.
Because I want to make sure you're safe, baby.
I'm always safe.
She's always safe. Because you're her daddy. But you know now how quickly safe can become not safe. 911, what's your emergency?
Someone is trying to break in. Please help.
Ma'am, I'm sending help right now. Stay on the line with me. I'm not going anywhere. This time you don't just dispatch. You call the nearest car directly. You route around traffic. You find the fastest path. 4 minutes. Stay with me. You're doing great.
I hear sirens. They're here.
All clear. Occupant safe. Not 19.
Same hands. Different outcome. This time 4 minutes was enough. This time nobody waited. This time Rebecca's ghost saved someone. In the next 6 months, your dispatch time becomes the fastest in the department. Response times drop across the city. People live who might not have. They give you an award, Dispatcher of the Year. You accept it. But in my head, I give it to Rebecca. 3 months into his sentence, you visit Marco. You don't know why. You just drive there. I'm sorry. I wasn't fast enough. I should have found a way. I should have done more. She would have liked you. You stayed on the line with her. Most dispatchers would have moved to the next call. You didn't. I heard the recording. You stayed. My dispatch time is 4 minutes now. I changed how I work. I never hang up until I hear sirens. Because
4 minutes?
who waits 19, not anymore.
Then it meant something. She didn't die for nothing. She didn't. Her death meant something.
You shake his hand. You're not friends. You'll never be friends. But you're connected now. By 19 minutes. By one woman who deserved better. On the way home, you stop at a flower shop. You buy a small bouquet. You drive to the cemetery. You find her stone. Rebecca Marie Torres.
I'm sorry, Rebecca. I promise you it will never take that long again. They're cobbling. Not on my watch.
The wind blows.
You pull onto Maple Drive. Sarah's making dinner. Emma's what Marco sees when he closes his eyes. This is what Rebecca will never have.
Daddy!
You know now what holding on means. Because you felt what letting go feels like.
And then Tommy said a joke and milk came out of his nose.
Normal dinner, but you used second gift you almost lost.
Daddy, will you always come home? I will always try, baby. I will always try. Promise?
You leave the hallway light on. She needs it now. She didn't used to. That's what 19 minutes cost your 7-year-old. The darkness became real.
I love you.
I loved her hand. You wonder if Marco and Rebecca sat like this. You know they did. New routine. You check every lock, every window. Then you drive to work. The house is lit. They're safe. For now. You sit at the desk, headset on. Same room, same chair, same coffee. But you not be the same person. Help! My house is on fire! 911, I'm sending help right now. Stay on the line. I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere.
2:47 a.m.
Two years later, Marco walks out. Civilian clothes, a small box, Rebecca's photo on top. Free, but alone. An envelope at his door. Inside, a newspaper clipping. Response times down 40%. You did it, Becca. You chained feet people. Small, broken, but real. 2 years later, Emma is 9. She still sleeps with the elephant. You still check her room every night. First thing, you leave the door open, the light on. You grab your keys. One more night, one more shift, one more chance to make 19 minutes mean something. The city renamed a street, Rebecca Torres Memorial Drive. You pass it every night on the way to work. Every night you slow down. Every night you nod. You sit down, headset on. The whole department works faster now. Everyone knows Rebecca's story. Everyone counts the seconds. Average response, 7 to 10 minutes. Some cities over 15. Rebecca waited 19. Subscribe. New dark story every Friday. What would you have done? Would you have visited Marco? Leave a comment.
Generate by AI.